The infusion lab?
Evacuated.
Trainees?
Gave the order myself.
What did you tell them?
I told them to run.
That's all they need to hear until we reach Seattle.
Agreed.
Anything new on the terrorist?
He's in the city. No ID yet. Unclear whether we're the target.
An academic distinction if he really has a nanite-detonator.
Scanning. Survey region clear.
The security bots have acquired the target. We're too late!
Helipad, let's go. Move! Did they destroy the whole city to get at us?
Our enemies aren't that desperate.
Perhaps we made a new enemy.
What if they already know about the Seattle facility?
We have other options.
We aren't equipped to fight a war.
We're going to change the terms of engagement. It's our war, not theirs. We don't need cities or armies. We have the cells of human bodies. An invisible weapon for an invisible war.
Speak with me. I can explain what has come to pass.
The wrong person to mug punk.
Shall we conduct business?
To be blunt, I want him dead.
Hi, I'm NG Resident. What would you like to talk about?
Lots of bouncers in here. Are they really necessary?
Every society has rules.
This was fine. For now, there's nothing you can do for these students. It's too late.
That's what you think.
Have a good time.
You must be the captain who goes down with the ship.
In a manner of speaking. We won't hand our research over to fanatics. Not...
Something's happening. Another squad of terrorists.
Where?
Right below us. They're going through the apartments.
You sure you're gonna stay and fight?
If our enemies capture this facility, they'll learn how you were made. Stand by us, Alex. You're the one with combat training. Maybe you could handle the intruders.
Is this entire facility for studying us, the trainees? Was I on...
Biomodification is more involved than you might imagine, Alex. This facility...
You know my name.
I better know a lot more than that if my code is going to be regulating protein synthesis and...
Wait till it's your turn.
Disturbance.
Something may be going on there.
What's that? Suspicious activity. Order demands your extermination.
I'm going to settle this right now.
I'll find out what this is about. Whoa! Foul play.
Tracking and reporting intrusion.
Say your prayer. Wait till it's your turn.
I can't take anymore!
Enemy returned. Reassembling tissues. Healing aborted.
Well done, Alex D. I just read in your file that of all the trainees, Dr. Nassif picks you as the most likely to support our...
When do I find out what this program is all about?
When we have you safe inside another Tarsus facility, we can no longer...
So the research is happening all...
First, let's get you out of here. I can't offer you much, but I was just repairing this silencer for Leo.
Thanks.
That should fit most firearms. Good luck. Be careful of our turrets and alarms.
Hey, you, come here.
What for?
You live here? It's my first time topside.
Easy, Red. Mr. P said to lay low.
You deaf? I said I want to get me a fly leather outfit like the one...
Come on, man, back off. Well, every time we do a job, you gotta skits and get...
P said stand here. I'm standing here. Only thing is I can't afford the Phoebesville markup.
You picked the wrong person to mug, punk.
Punk?
Hear that? You call Red a punk?
Maybe your grandpappy was a punk, but I bet you never fought a low-down low...
What's the matter? Never learned to talk street?
I don't take it back, if that's what you mean.
Well, it's take it back or take back, Phoebe. Red ain't fooling. He's more scabland than a Greek.
Would y'all just shut up and script some backup?
Hey! And
Hear that? Hey, no one runs a dress. Let's get the gob-eaten punk. Hey, listen.
That's right. Get small and get gone.
Still breathing.
There he is. Captain Lamar and the Templar fugitive appear to be having some sort of conference in the office overlooking the platform. Find out what this is all about.
out.
Want a piece of me? Come on! Still good.
Scab cat's real smooth.
Oh, yeah, action.
Her holiness can burn in hell. Hey, how did you get in here?
As High Augur Chen.
I answer.
So?
I will find you, for her holiness!
Hang on.
To the death! Duty commands us!
Good work. That gives us a good starting point for unraveling the conspiracy. Please return to the church for your next assignment. I would like to know what Mako Ballistics has to do with the Templars, and with your own Dr. Nassif.
This stuff at Tarsus today just proves my point. The Order needs to be banned from WTO grounds.
What about free? No.
Likely intrusion.
Right around here somewhere.
Something's going on.
Strange. That's it.
You're not getting away that easy.
The Mako facility north of town. Who do you work for? You mentioned...
I will take you to the facility. Realize, however, that I must minimize the danger to my helicopter.
Risks that might jeopardize your mission, I presume.
I can't reveal anything more. Be informed. locate my passenger, you'll have...
I guess I can't complain if you're in charge.
Also, once I'm in the air, I'm not coming back to Seattle. I'm sure you understand.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Campus-wide policy remains in effect. No visitors.
So the Order hired you to kill the chief scientist on the Magrail project?
Better be a false
pretty
alarm.
way to do business. The WTO prefers that you spare the scientist and instead upload the gun schematics to our Seattle headquarters. By law, all innovations must be registered and patented through one of our offices.
Gotta do something.
Hit!
No! Murder!
Beware. Automated security in place.
Anomaly detected.
Got hit! A body. Don, have you seen the latest ballistics on Project Xenos? We finally did it. Now we've just got to fix that bug in the threat assistant.
This is Security Alert. We have information on a possible external threat to this campus. As always, discuss your work with no one outside the company.
Can I help you?
Are you the one who designed the mag rig?
Chief Engineer. How'd you get down?
I wandered off the tour. So you're custom designing weapons for this group?
Talk to sales. I just built the thing. Don't ask me why we want to arm a bunch of bigots. Genetic people.
Doesn't sound like you believe in your work.
If the Templars are so appalled by body modification, what do they plan to do with 50,000 magnetic pulse firearms?
What if I wanted to take a look at the prototype?
Doesn't matter much to me. Sure, take a look. Go over to the weapon case and get ready to press that button. Meanwhile, I'll unlock the controls from the safety of my office. No offense, but I'm not standing out in the open.
Thanks. I promise not to break it.
Just wait by the case. I'll unlock the access panel.
Dr. Manis, we recognize that someone of your stature at Mako Ballistics is involved in several top-ranking development projects. We also know that you've given you millions of credits for this exclusive contract, so we feel we are within rights to demand that you meet your deadlines and provide another demonstration as soon as possible.
The intellectual property has been secured and will be analyzed by our experts. Well done. We will have another mission for you as soon as you learn where Dr. Nassif went.
Plasmids for the neonatal experiment are off the charts again. Can you give me a hand with them?
Whatever the Order may say, you're just a mercenary, not a hero. Killing one scientist isn't going to end this
Let's take a look.
Sometimes you have to take on the development, but without the WTO regulation, it would be very easy for them to sell the mag rail to the wrong people.
Dr. Nassif said to carry on like normal and wait for an extraction.
heard you talking about Dr. Nassif.
This is a private laboratory. State your business.
I'm interested in contacting her. I was told that I could find her here.
You were mistaken.
I'm from the Tarsus program. Dr. Nassif would want me to be taken...
Tarsus? Oh well, we don't know anything about the trials. Don't tell me there's been an escape. I warned Dr. Nassif. I said that if she was... I guess you're here to wipe us out. Like J.C. Denton wiped out the people who ran his trials. Well, we aren't as diabolical as MJ-12 was.
I guess it depends. Is there a connection? I mean, between the Tarsus experiments and the initial...
Not that I know of. But Dr. Nassif did give me a strange reply when I meant...
How so?
She said that in the life sciences, one should never be surprised when the snake swallows it, just like her to flaunt her position.
A pretty cryptic comment.
Enough talk. You've put us in danger.
Sorry, just trying not to get...
Talk to the Chicago project director. He's on the other side of the biolab. I'm pretty sure he ran the...
We interrogated one of Captain Lamar's people. She said that the scientists in this laboratory are the ones who smuggled Dr. Nassif and her colleagues out of the city. See if you can find a clue to Dr. Nassif's whereabouts in the lab director's office.
Eh?
Wonder if I can...
Eh?
Oh, jeez! Come here! This is what I've been waiting for.
It looks like the phrenology team is going to make their deadline after all. Get in touch with me so we can plan the next phase.
That's strange. That's enough. I'm leaving.
Biological restoration in progress.
Too dangerous.
Functions complete.
We're seeing some aberrant behaviors in the target locking mechanism in Project Serpentine. It looks like there might be something off with the lock. Take it in. Let me know what you find.
Can't talk now.
Too dangerous!
Just confirming my departure. No contact from Cairo yet. I don't know what we'll do if headquarters gets hit as well. More after I arrive in Egypt.
So Apostle Corps has some sort of home base in Cairo. I guess we know where you're going to find your next target. Your pilot will be waiting for you on the roof.
Someone killed him.
Closer to home now. Your science is too cruel. Silence is coming.
Trying to get the better of me? Never! Another combat lost. Another day on my feet.
Tarsus has extensive security.
Welcome to Tarsus, Cairo. I'm Silas Archer, the headmaster.
No thanks. I've seen all I need to see.
Headmaster Archer, there have been some strange rumors regarding your conduct towards students. We're sure this is only idle gossip, but Tarsus must also urge you to police your behavior so that we may remain above reproach or suspicion.
Well, another strange visitor.
What's it look like in there?
Your problem's solved.
Finally. Here's your pay. Pleasure doing... Please do something. Tell the authorities or...
The information he's collecting seems suspicious. I do not think that it's legal for him to be sending that outside the school either.
Well, that's another story.
You seem pretty calm. Most of the other kids around here seem pretty...
Yeah, they're just worried about those two who went missing. Me? I don't really care one way or the other.
Is there anything else you need?
Oh, come off it. I know your secret.
You may have a few pieces, but I doubt you can...
I know enough. You're on assignment from the Templars to...
What's really monstrous is the way these children are being hopelessly polluted. We can't allow...
So instead you neutralize the children yourself, rather...
So much is at stake that a few sacrifices are more than acceptable. We're talking about the survival of a pure human race. Someday...
That's what you think.
Guess it's up to me.
I'm going to run for it! Oh no. Asleep? Oh. Oh no. Oh. Asleep? Pretty sure I heard something. What was that? You're in for it now. Trying a grenade. Oh, I'm hurt really bad. Fuck.
I don't think you're gonna want to go much further, Alex.
Who are you? And how do you know?
I'm the security chief for this facility. We were alerted to your presence shortly after...
How did you survive the raid?
Let's just say I have a few tricks up my sleeve.
So you're modified?
Yep, some of the best new tech. Probably even some stuff you don't have yet.
Oh!
What was that?
Come on!
You will contaminate humanity no more, you fiend!
You must have no idea who you're messing. We'll keep this area secure. Certain it's nothing we can't handle.
The Knights Templar are already tearing our organization apart. The last thing we need is one...
You could have told me and the other trainees about the experiment.
Here you are, our biggest secret, walking straight into a deployment of Templars.
Surely you've guessed. You're the next generation of the technology MJ-12.
MJ-12? The offshoot of the Illuminati? This is almost unbelievable. They're the ones who started the Grey Death.
Until your older brother, JC, broke up their network and in the process caused the world economic collapse. When you were 5, Apostle Corps...
From Area 51. My parents always said we were from Palm Springs. So was JC Denton here?
The directors of this facility are either dead or captured. JC was never one of them, but I don't know who was running this lab. There wasn't much communication between the different cells.
That's all you know about the leader?
I'm as ignorant as you. I did see the Paladins remove a cryogenically frozen body. Maybe that was the facility director. Maybe a botched experiment. Who knows?
So this is the end of Apostle Corps?
In Cairo, maybe so. I've been trying to reach Trier, Germany, our last hidden base, but all lines are down. I found out that the leader of that cell is a man named Tracer Tong. He's the only one who can contact JC. If you insist on tracking down our leaders, you can hire a pilot at the Pequods on level 107.
Alex, no second thoughts and no violence. I'll protect Dr. Nassif myself if I have to.
The WTO wants to know some specifics about your research, Dr. Nassif, and where it's...
There's another Apostle Corps lab near the Black Gate, with the usual facilities, plus one major difference.
Is that a unique detail?
It's the only one. Alex, I understand you're under pressure from the WTO, but you don't have to become their puppet. Get to JC and do what you can to finish this project. If you do that, it won't matter who controls this research, because the fruits of all this work will be available to...
Is there
so
a
after
problem?
the collapse, JC went underground to, what, start his own biomod firm? From what?
I've never met the Dentons, but the story is that they realized after the collapse that no attempt to restore any form of world government was going to succeed right away. They decided instead to prepare the
With biomod?
a way to level the playing field between rich and poor. A society is no better than the individuals it contains. If all of them can be healthy, intellectually gifted, and self-reliant, the prospects for liberty look much...
And you buy it? You think Paul and JC...
That's what we're all told when we join. What you would have been told eventually if your training hadn't been interrupted. It sounds better than the constant bickering and warmongering between the Order, the WTO, the Templars, or the... Having grown up poor, I appreciated the Tarsus school, and when Apostle Corps came to me and said they wanted to get rid of the Enclave mentality that keeps the rich behind walls and the poor, like my relatives in the Medina, scrabbling in the dirt, I couldn't...
Good work. Chief Morgan will be pleased.
Locate the power assault schematic in this
Those noises
We will
filled
be
in.
able to scan and upload it through your info link once you find it. You will also find information about your cantonite in this hangar.
Whoever was making that noise seems to have slipped away. I'll avenge your death, noble one.
You've got our attention now, much to your misfortune.
Cause of death. Investigating body. Analyzing evasive tactic.
Well done. Our enemies will become known to us. Return to the Medina for your compensation.
Locked and loaded. Come and get it. Pure cow.
the soft key to the storage room at the back of the hangar. I need you to remove the Plague 11 files, the ones related to the cure, and bring them to me at the VIP overlooking Flight Bay 23. Meanwhile, here is the key to the suite on 108. It's time. Shut Apostle Core down, but do it quietly.
Unbelievable. The chairman himself is a Templar. Maybe you should locate the files he was talking about and confront him in the hangar bay.
I turned up evidence that you've been perpetuating the plague in the Medina by not allowing a counteragent to be—
That's a pretty fanciful accusation.
I watched the V-mail you sent to the Templars and—
Resourceful little muckraker, aren't you? How much do you want?
What do you mean?
How much to keep you quiet? That's what the—
I don't want your money. Just—
For your information, testing has yet to prove the counteragent's safety. I'm not going to be responsible for creating yet another cloud of—
It could hardly be worse than—
That's easy for an outsider to say. If I don't weigh the consequences, the city might get sued. Step over to one of the flight bay windows. Look at that wasteland. Imagine if you were responsible for rebuilding an economic system to accommodate a planet full of beggars. Not as simple as it might seem to people on the outside. Step over to one of the flight bay windows. Look at that.
is a workplace, gentlemen. Just go ahead and try something. I'm ready for you! What's that? I'll avenge your death, little one.
Are you Her Holiness? It's strange seeing you as just another...
Yes, I'm just another ordinary human being like you. My name is Nicolette Duclair.
Chairman Dumier, the leader of your opposition, has taken a special interest in...
The WTO wishes no harm to come to Her Holiness. This summit was to be an opportunity to soothe the tensions between our organizations and to root out the...
I'm impressed that you would protect the leader of your adversary.
It's okay, Chief Morgan. We can tell him the truth.
The truth?
Alex, the WTO and Order are not as they seem. They are but different faces of the same organization. The Illuminati, an ancient secret society to which Chad and I are the heirs. My mother was the Illuminatus Beth Duclair. The WTO and Order are merely the tools Chad and I are presently...
I know, it's overwhelming. I've dedicated myself to the WTO only to find out...
If the WTO and Order aren't actually opposing entities, then what's the point?
The real opposition right now comes from the Templars, the militant anti-biomodification group. The summit was on...
And what did you find?
With the help of Agent Morgan, I learned that Lumenon Saman is the traitor. He has converted most of the Trier Shard to his extremist views, incited the riots, and has been stealing equipment from the Panzerworks factory.
Saman? He's behind this?
Yes, everything. My kidnapping, the disabling of the gate. He's taken a critical component from it, the sequencing module, to the Order Church in Rockstadt, where his group is headquartered. Once you get that module from him, you'll be able to...
Thank God she's all right. Good work. My people will secure the facility. In the meantime, we should follow up on what Her Holiness learned about Lumenon Saman. Go to the tavern and hire a pilot. If you would like a map of Saman's compound, report to the SSC station on your way across town.
Mr. Dumier.
She's all yours.
Thank you. I will be assuming command of this facility.
Thank God she's all right. Good work. My people will secure the facility. In the meantime, we should follow up on what Her Holiness learned about Lumenon Saman. Go Go to the tavern and hire a pilot. If you would like a map of Saman's compound, report to the SSC station on your way across town.
Give me a shot, mercenaries.
The bot's been shut down. That's to death.
What's that? Hello?
What's that? This is a workplace.
Reporting incursion. Sneak up on us. Tracking information.
You will contaminate humanity, no!
Sequencing module should be stored on Saman's private computer. More when you reach the Luminous command.
You aren't so special anymore, Denton. Maybe you...
Lumin and Saman, where are...
She's as much Denton as you, thanks to the Apostle Core infusions. I sent her through the teleporter to locate...
And I'm right behind her.
About 3 hours behind, if my clock is right. By now...
Your enemies know who you are. You can't...
Little do you realize how vulnerable they will be if I can use JC's power against them. I can remain hidden long enough...
Meet your pilot outside and return to Trier. We're going to find out if this teleportation device really works.
Tarsus tracking report 1242. Claris.
Yet more deviation from the plan. All was to arrive with the key, bringing the perfected genetic code. JC was to awaken to greet the new age. Instead,
I'll bet that your intruders are Billy Adams along with some Templar backup.
when JC arrived so many years ago and the Versalite base fell silent, he took care of us. In return, we would maintain his habitat while he slept and await Apostle Gord.
So we're the keys. The gate must use some sort of DNA fingerprinting. And since both Billy and I have Denton genetic code, we were able to use it. It was never about the training, was it?
And the gate has only brought us destruction. The hateful ones threaten, capture, and murder us. We can neither...
Why would the Templars bother with capture? I hate to be so blunt, but it seems that
It is not clear. It seems they are trying to learn more about us, but in gravely vicious ways. Right now, there is one of our number in captivity. If you could help him...
What do you mean by JC's habitat?
When he came to us, he made the earth move according to whim. He sculpted a habitat.
And your people?
We maintain the habitat for him while he struggles to assimilate the Helios entity, the artificial intelligence with which he joined. The merger gave him great power.
So you're part of VersaLife? I thought that corporation folded during the collapse. Quite a few...
VersaLife established an outpost here and set us on the ice to test our reactions to extreme conditions. We were the next generation of a project launched in Roswell.
So you're fully engineered transgenics, not aliens. That was just a cover story for a Cold War.
To prevent us from overpowering our masters by sheer numbers, we were created unable to reproduce. That's...
Now I understand.
VersaLife abandoned their base, but JC...
I might be able to restore... Have the Templars, I mean the hateful ones, caused any other...
They have set up camp not far from here and prevent us from leaving.
I don't know much about your kind, but you seem far more...
We were not all engineered the same. Different strains had different purposes. Some are more verbally adept, others made for battle, and others made as leaders. So much outside the plan. It must be set right.
Perhaps you fear that you will inadvertently do the bidding of the Illuminati. Have patience. Nothing will be the same once you have revived JC Denton. Welcome to Antarctica, JC's sanctuary for 20 years.
Why do you persist? Tom, Dumier, Her Holiness, they're all fools. Do you really understand what they're asking you to do? Go to Tent 04 and I'll contact you there. exactly what they've all told you, but you're just a pawn. And reviving an ancient mad
And you found that the Templars are a sane...
lesser of the evils offered at this point. The other entities all want you to revive the man responsible for the collapse. What good can that possibly accomplish? Apostle Corps wants to worship him, and
And what would you propose?
the only safe way to deal with such dangerous power and such an unstable and...
That's an interesting viewpoint, especially considering JC's work made us both what we...
That hardly matters in the grand scheme of things. You can try, but you're not going to be able to stop me from repurposing the Helios core from...
This way.
Thanks for doing all the hard work finding the way in here. All I had to do was follow in your footsteps, and now I...
Just walk away, Billy.
Don't let Apostle Corps or the Illuminati use you as a pawn. One wants to worship JC, and the other wants to try to control him. Neither group can see he's too mad.
I can't let you do that. I'm going to take you down, but I'll try to...
So this is how it ends? Okay, I'm ready, but I don't think you are. You may have dealt with SSC, or even armored Templars before, but you've never taken... Easy prey. Not bad! Prey.
Find me near the entrance to the sanctuary. I have so much to tell you. At last, my scientists succeeded. You were the complete solution. My brother Paul was to be upgraded first so that he could carry the infusions through the gate.
You're really J.C. Denton. What happened?
He nearly died 2 years ago. My chief scientist, Tracer Tong, thought that he'd perfected the biomod substrate, but there were recombinant anomalies in Paul. He had to be cryogenically frozen to save his life. Luckily, you and the other subjects...
Which is why we can pass through the gate and enter this place.
That, and much more. We're now ready to transform the human race. It became clear to me after the defeat of MJ-12 that the old answers to tyranny are inadequate. I needed the Helios merger in order to contemplate the...
And?
I'm going to establish the first post-human civilization, and you're my first citizen. Welcome.
A new civilization? That's a pretty tall order. What do you need?
I need you to return to Cairo to rescue my brother Paul, who was seized by the Templars. Then meet me at Liberty Island, where in the ruins of an old military base there is an Aquinas node that can be used to distribute the infusion technology.
Tell me more about this post-human civilization.
Before the disruptions, Helios and I had many months of productive thought. Up to now, all free societies have started with one premise. Human nature is...
I follow you so far.
The separation of powers, from Aristotle to Montesquieu, is designed purely to thwart the ambitions of individuals. How comical the West pride in it.
What's the alternative?
Address the flaws in human nature. Make all beings truly equal in both body and mind. If you start with minds that are lucid, knowledgeable, and emotionally sound...
How do you control human emotions? Antidepressants?
Is it freedom when one child is born to poverty? A chance combination of organic materials, while the wealthy child is shaped every day of his life, enhanced genetically, trained...
Why not get rid of nanotech and genetic engineering? The technologies that make people different from each other.
Then you go down the path of intolerance as your friend Billy did. Is human nature perfect? No. Therefore improvements are to be welcomed, not annihilated in Templar pogroms. As enhanced beings, we can establish a pure democracy that runs on instantaneous input.
What would this pure democracy...
The Helios AI has the processing power to handle all governmental functions worldwide, legislative, executive, and judicial. Once every mind has been enhanced and can merge with the AI, attitudes towards major legislation...
You want everyone to be like the Omar and meld themselves together into one huge...
Helios will communicate, not assimilate. Life will go on.
Helios is starting to sound like an enlightened despot.
All governments have power. The benefit of giving this power to a synthetic intellect is that human affairs would no longer need to be ruled by generalities. Helios will have a deep understanding.
What if I don't want someone peeking into my mind?
Upon consideration, you'll see that this arrangement is for the best. General ideas are no proof of the strength, but rather of the insufficiency of the human intellect. The words of Alexis de Tocqueville, an observer of the birth of modern democracy. Though general ideas allow human minds to make judgments quickly. So de Tocqueville noted that an all-knowing mind, the mind of God as he conceived it, would have no need for general ideas. It would understand every individual.
So you see yourself as a...
I want human affairs to be driven by wisdom. Finding the correct recipe for wisdom has been my project these long...
You seem to think you've succeeded.
Wisdom must first be human. You must start with what a human sees and feels. But wisdom must also be knowledgeable, logical, and fair to billions.
How much of you is a machine?
Helios and I are one consciousness, no distinction.
You expect 10 billion people to submit to the rule of a software construct?
The people will welcome true equality. Help me, Alex. You've come this far toward restoring Apostle Corps. Finish the job
I'll leave for Cairo as soon as I can.
A helicopter followed you here. Tracer Tong sent it to pick me up from Area 51 after my infiltration of MJ-12. Ava Johnson was the pilot, an AI construct. I'm putting her at your disposal. Go back to the surface and activate the pilot beacon at the abandoned VersaLife base.
Alex Denton. How does it feel to share such an infamous name? Don't be deluded by the AI's ingenuity. Your brother JC has long since been devoured by the Helios core, and if you revive Paul, you will be reviving a sworn terrorist. There is a better way. More when you reach Cairo.
This should be over fast.
time on this freak.
Have taken your time on this. Seeking sanctuary there are now trapped. Different. I will not security bot Templars.
Chew on
Eliminated the bot, people could probably escape.
Your time on this earth is limited.
Kaboom!
Biological restoration in progress. Finished repairing damage.
All clear. You can make it to the Medina if you leave.
You're our personal savior. First you got Mina into the academy, now this. Next you'll tell me that you're the reason Nanites Swell 11...
Well, just take care of yourselves until the arcology is...
I don't have much to offer as a reward, but maybe I can help you against the terrorists. My husband works for the SSC. He's training in Madrid right now, but I know the code to the SSC key.
Thanks. That could be a big... I took care of the security bot. It's safe for you.
Thanks. This isn't much of a reward, but I guess I...
Never hurts to be prepared for an emergency.
I knew you would save us. Hey, I remember you. We met in events at Tarsus.
Looks like the Templars are still causing trouble.
Even though Archer was stopped, they have managed to take over most of...
I've cleared out the mosque, so it's safe.
Thanks again. That's twice now you have...
Don't disappoint us like your classmate, Miss Sparks. This was her mission, but she wouldn't follow through.
I'm ready for engaging
Took
target.
her into custody and will hand over transport out of the arcology. Pay attention, Alex. I'm through sweet-talking you traitors. Do as we say or your traitorous friend dies.
Here's a gift. Hope you like it. Oh, no you don't. I'm not letting you off so easy.
This area is protected.
Purity will prevail. I've still got some fight in me.
We've got a dangerous prisoner in custody.
Oh!
Hey!
You didn't need to go to so much trouble. What kind of person do you think I am?
A body! Oh no!
I don't think you're supposed to be doing that.
sorry I dragged you into all.
No problem. You alright?
I'm fine. I should have listened to you in Germany and left the WT.
You got out alive. That's all
They wanted me to infiltrate the flight bay and murder Paul Denton. Can you believe it? Me, an assassin.
What changed your mind?
I just suddenly woke up. I was installing this range weapon mod on my rifle and it clicked. I've been training my whole life to hunt and kill people, even Apostle Corps.
Well, I think it's time we all stop taking orders and start...
I'm scared, Alex. We're completely on our own, and we can't trust anybody. The only thing I know is that I'm not a killer.
I guess it could come in handy. I have some unfinished...
I can take care of myself from here on out.
I just need one little drop of blood from the...
What's the sample for?
A good cause. Let me see.
Go to hell.
Then we will take your blood by...
Your time on this earth is free.
Let's make it quick. Let's get him!
Right on.
I know just how to handle this.
You must have no idea who you're messing with. We'll keep this area secure. You must have no idea who you're messing with.
Nice. With one Denton out of the picture, our work will be much easier. My commandos have already secured a beachhead on the south shore of Liberty Island. We're ready to back you up. Contact your pilots with the Flight Bay 23 beacon. So glad to have you with us, Alex.
You must have no idea who you're messing with.
I guess to you, Paul was just another clone. Now so are you. I hope you like being alone.
Initiating repairs.
Hey, back off.
Hi.
Repairing damage. Process aborted.
Dr. Nassif, how are you doing in the...
I'm doing okay for now. The Templars are right at our door, but at least they're giving us a breather.
It's almost too much to comprehend right now, especially considering...
They've got to be stopped. Their main objective was to capture Paul Denton from Apostle Corps' lab here in the...
Nothing you can give me will help Paul now. I've joined the...
You monster! How could you do this? To your own family? After all, Apostle... You bastard!
Something Who's there? I'm ready for you. I will keep this area secure.
Boss, you have made a poor decision. I'm on the North Dock. Come talk to me and reconsider your actions.
I've got some elite commandos down there skirmishing with paladins. They've been instructed not to harm you.
Thieves and scabs. Here I come, B. I know you're here.
Specification with us. We offer you your humanity, whereas he can give you nothing but sex.
Gotta look at them all, know what I mean?
Be advised, cleaner bots in operation.
Good, you found the facility. Transmit the specification to the WTO orbiting science platform Ophelia. We will do the rest.
Now how do you pay the price?
Illumination imminent.
Fool! How you pick
Stand ready. Foolish. I think you can catch me.
I've still got some fight in me.
Expected that to finish me off.
I've still got some fight in me. The quest for purity continues in... Grenade! You do see the suit, right?
freezing my ass off out here. The Omar shut down my enviro suit remotely.
They're searching for data that will let them restore the pre-collapse communication.
Which they will appropriate for themselves, whoever finds it first.
That's the impression I get.
It doesn't take a genius to see that they all want one thing, to force their system or whatever on the rest of us. The world is doing just fine with—
We can't just walk away from this.
We can after we eliminate the leadership of these factions and destroy whatever it is J.C. Denton is—
You mean kill everybody on the island?
The leaders. The ones dragging the rest of the planet into this mess. J.C. Denton's utopia machine, whatever it is. I'm ready to back you up.
Hang tight for now.
Whatever you say. I brought you something from Cairo, by the way. The biomod canister on the crate over there. It was a payment from the Omar. Personally, I'm done with biomodification. What's the problem? You scared? I'm tired of standing around.
I could use your help with the Illuminati.
Here we go.
I detect a significant anomaly. You will regret this. Contingent nouns. This bears some investigation.
What's the problem? You scared? I'm tired of standing around.
I could use your help with the Illuminati.
Here we go. What's the problem? You scared? What's the problem? You scared?
Repairing damage. Repairs complete.
cold.
So be it. Can't be.
Remarkable achievement. You do not even comprehend today's significance for the future of this planet, but you have our gratitude. A discount will be applied to all of your business transactions with our agents, anywhere in the world.
After the Great Collapse, only the mighty survived. 2 centuries of war saw the rise and fall of many empires. It was the age of heroes, the battle-fired crucible of all subsequent history. In the end, the Earth was no longer green. Nothing survived on its surface other than a few embers of humankind. But from this crucible emerged the masterworks of evolution. They were fit not just for the new Earth, but for the most barren corners of creation. The glory of humanity would henceforward stretch on, through time and space, to the vanishing point of eternity.
Finish him off, Alex. None of us will be safe until he's dead.
They always have to kick me when I'm down.
This who's that you will contaminate humanity no more, you.
Historians no longer doubt that an event such as the collapse was necessary for the emergence of our global democratic state. How else would everyone, high and low, have been convinced to embrace communal scrutiny. It's hard to believe, but prior to 2052, humans lived in armed encampments of hundreds of millions of people. Now, after a century of peace, our great cities flourish. Enormous towers command the landscape on every continent. 1 trillion transactions per second. So much inscrutable activity. Yet we are united, at peace, and free. We owe it all to Ophelia, a name we all know. But what is Ophelia? A system? A place? We all know her name, yet our leaders deny that she even exists. Believe, citizens. Believe in the creator of our world. Is it wrong to love a being you cannot see? Such belief is the highest faculty a human being can develop. If you doubt that she exists, just look around. Look at all she has made.
Well, I've turned your heart just in time. Now make sure that both Dentons have been killed. Then step into J.C. Denton's machine inside the statue so that the ducts will be primed with your nanite capsid architecture. My scientists will do the rest.
You will accord me the proper respect.
I will have to take your biomod materials by force. like you again. Helios won't be able to save me this time.
There's nothing wrong with being human. Apparently you lost sight.
You're wrong. Everything I've built, including you, was meant to ensure the survival of humanity. Like it or not, intelligent life will evolve.
With or without one of us, you mean? I'm a Knight Templar now.
This will be safe until he's dead.
Can't be.
Good citizens, paladins, we have won! Allow me this allegory. Our forebears would say that we have at last reached the Delectable Mountains. Yes, well, we have conquered these mountains, and soon not one hill will have a name other than Clear. We have burned the land clean. What cells of disease remain are few in number and short on time. But friends, citizens, I tell you today that we have a new enemy. The enemy's name is Error, and it stands tall against the horizon. This new enemy is all too human. But we will act now, before these traitors spread their disease to other susceptible minds.
You're clear. Now come to the statue. I need a direct interface with your biomodifications in order to structure Helios properly. To be the center of a civilization. Engaging in combat. Step into the chamber. It's time.
Helios will speak. Year of our union, 125. Our consensus remains clear. Yes, we will prolong this second century of peace. Economic automation is complete. Our research will now encompass other frontiers. Yes, this is the consensus we have created. Our unity will soon be absolute. The remaining boundaries are vanishing. Yes, share your mind with everyone. Open yourself. Your needs are the needs of all. Let us understand and be transformed. Yes, transform each other and transform yourselves. The only frontier that has ever existed is the self. Helios has spoken.